any football player, any football supporter in South Africa, they all know that the problem with SAFA is not the technical team, is not the players, is not the coaches, but the biggest problem is the leadership of this association. How does an association as big as SAFA, in a country as developed as South Africa, when compared to other countries in Africa, fail to qualify for World Cup, to qualify for Continental Cups? The only glory that we can speak of is qualifying for 2010 World Cup as the host. And then we embarrassed ourselves. We were paying Carlos Pereira there. We were paying Santana, that guy with a big nose, who doesn't even know football. Paying them a lot of money from Brazil. For what? Nothing. Now, the next video is about Dr. Khumalo, who's trying to put the name of Lucas Radebe in the picture as the contestation of SAFA presidency starting. Now, Dr. Khumalo is saying that people are not really respecting what Lucas Radebe is, because the role he played in the football of this country is very big, and he is respected in England but not in South Africa. Listen to this video.
That when we played in DRC, we had to live 5 days with coke and bread only, because we couldn't eat their food. Is that not sacrifice?
Right.
So why can't we be part of the structure? Why can't the Opera Sheikhs be the part of the structure?
Absolutely.
How do you expect football to be better in South Africa if the people who walk the path are not part of it? How are you, in your right frame of mind, lambast a legend that is being respected in England? He's been honored, because we don't do that in South Africa. But what we do, we chop and criticize them because they know. They know how to do it, and when to do it, and why to do it. And how to. Yeah, how part of it may be. So, I'm saying with the change, let's consider our ancestors that made this game to be what it is today.
Now, my problem here is that it looks like Ria Ledwaba wants to come into the party and possibly become the president of SAFA. And today she was about to address the press conference, and the lawyer advised her that it's not right to do that, because apparently there are threats from SAFA saying that if she continues to address and then speak, she's going to be sued. Now you find people like Ria Ledwaba, who contributed massively to this football association, to the football in South Africa, not being given a fair chance to put their hand and say, no, I want to lead. We all know it's not going to be easy. There are far more powerful people in the association, in the political arena, who wants to have a share of everything in this country. It doesn't matter how we got embarrassed. We keep losing. We are not even respected. We have everything that we need in South Africa, from training, to pitches, everything. But then we are an embarrassment when we go to the rest of Africa, let alone the rest of the world. The only team that is trying to shine is Mamelodi Sundowns and even Orlando Pirates. But it's funny because money works, and you have leaders or chairmen of big teams in South Africa involved in the management of PSL. How fair is that? How fair will that be to people who want to lead? Now, Ria Ledwaba wants to lead, but she's already been threatened. Next thing, we complain about the fact that the the standard of football in South Africa is at the lowest. But that is not the problem. The problem is the leadership. How long are we going to have the same leader at SAFA? But still the problem is getting worse. We are celebrating mediocrity. But then again, this is South Africa. You complain, they sideline you. But I do hope to see that what Ria Ledwaba is gonna do, and I do hope people can support her. And then they take care of these leaders who are corrupt, who are not taking this football association anywhere. They put the real people who can push the movement and possibly maybe improve the standard of the South African football. Because enough is enough. Everything that is done in this country is people doing things for themselves. Big paychecks, but no results. So it's such a shame that a legend like Dr. Khumalo has to stand there and speak for Lucas Radebe. So we can't even identify our leaders, our veterans, people who struggled for this football, who represented us. We can't even celebrate them. So they have to be celebrated there in England. While we are just fighting for positions, we are not even willing to give them. The only position they give them is analyst, there by SuperSport and SABC. And then you wonder whether the rod in this country is just one piece or is the whole cake. But then as long as the leadership that we have from politics to anywhere remains to be the one that we have, I don't think we'll go anywhere.
I sat in consultation with Maria almost the whole night. She was still insistent on addressing you, members of the media. And as an attorney, I had to take a decision that will not prejudice her candidacy. My advice to her was that let's wait until tomorrow. Let me go and further research and read a whole night. I had to abandon court today to make sure that I further consult with her. But I did not want her to risk expulsion or suspension.
Sure.
I did not have to do that